Hi there, friends! The Football News channel is back with another episode. Real Madrid have made a choice between Haaland and Mbappe. Barca have changed their transfer plans, and Adidas have arranged a very special meeting for Messi. So, without further ado, press the like button and let's get the show on the pitch. Jude Bellingham still feels discomfort in his shoulder. His availability for the clash against Valencia is not ruled out, but the coaching staff will still evaluate the footballer's condition on the day of the game. Ancelotti does not want to risk his key asset. The legendary Diego Simeone has extended his contract with Atletico Madrid until the summer of 2027. He's been coaching Los Colchoneros since December 2011. Earlier on, it was reported that the Argentine agreed to a salary cut for the sake of a renewed deal. At the Copenhagen-Manchester United game, many scouts from big clubs watched 17-year-old Rooney Bargi, who ended up scoring the winner. The Swede is considered a huge talent. 17-year-old PSG prospect Warren Zaïre-Emery has been handed his first France call-up. The Red and Blues players rushed to his room in a crowd to congratulate him. The full 23-man squad list for the upcoming European qualifiers against Gibraltar and Greek looks like this. Central midfielder Federico Valverde has sealed a new contract with Real Madrid, valid until the summer of 2029. A €1 billion release clause was included into the agreement. Juventus are not on board with the idea of returning Douglas Costa to the team as a free agent, despite his willingness to perform for a salary of €100,000 per year. Chelsea forward Raheem Sterling could be banned by the FA after footage emerged of him throwing an object into the Tottenham crowd. Barcelona have conducted a study, according to the results of which it was determined that the fastest footballer in the roster is Alejandro Balde and the slowest is Oriol Romeu. Frankie de Jong runs the largest average distance. Italy's central midfielder Manuel Locatelli has inked a new contract with Juventus, which will keep him at the Turin side until June 2028. Real Betis goalkeeper Rui Silva is unhappy with the amount of minutes, while the club hopes to replace him with the legendary David De Gea, who still remains a free agent. The Barcelona board has full confidence in Xavi, despite the recent results. Tottenham Hotspur and Brazil forward Richarlison has undergone groin surgery. The terms of his recovery are still unknown. Gareth Southgate has announced his squad for the upcoming Euro 2024 qualifiers fixtures against Malta and North Macedonia. Al Itifak's Jordan Henderson and Man City substitute Calvin Phillips has been called up again. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta is ready to part ways with Eddie Nketiah, Aaron Ramsdale, Thomas Partey or Emil Smith-Rowe in order to raise money for Ivan Toney transfer. Liverpool and Arsenal will be competing for the signature of 18-year-old Real Betis star Assane Diao. Tottenham are looking to bolster their defensive line, with versatile Bournemouth defender Lloyd Kelly among the club's top priorities this winter. Chelsea are plotting Christopher Nkunku to recover from injury next month, with his debut appearance expected in the Carabao Cup quarter-final against Newcastle United on December 19th. Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze is on the verge of signing a new contract with his club. His current deal expires in the summer of 2025. Real Madrid goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga will miss from 2 to 3 weeks with a minor muscle injury. He is likely to return right after the international break. AC Milan are interested in Sporting striker Victor Gyökeres. He has already bagged 11 goals in 13 debut appearances for the Lions. Ronaldo misinterpreted my decision to leave him on the bench versus Morocco. We haven't spoken since Qatar. On the day of the game in the morning, when I went to explain why he wouldn't start, he misunderstood me. From my end, the relationship is the same, and he continues to be like a son to me. The day the phone rings, he knows I am always here, told the former Portugal coach Fernando Santos. Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey will miss the rest of the year due to injury. His participation in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations is in huge doubt. Arda Güler, we are being very careful with him. We are not taking risks. He only completed 4 trainings after a serious injury. He will play soon, when he is 100% ready. He's young and we protect him, Carlo Ancelotti said. Tottenham Hotspur are eager to sign Sporting Lisbon winger Marcus Edwards, who is known to be a sports academy graduate. His contract with the Portuguese club has a release clause exclusively for Tottenham. Real Madrid centre-back Eder Militao's recovery from a torn anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee is ahead of schedule. He will start individual training already in December. Bayer Leverkusen are unbeaten in 16 consecutive fixtures in all competitions. Their winning streak already lasts for 10 matches. Copa Libertadores winners Fluminense will definitely sell their stellar defender André in January. Liverpool and Arsenal are willing to offer the Brazilian a long-term deal, but many European clubs are also interested to have him in their ranks. AS Roma are set to acquire Romelu Lukaku at the end of the season. His rights still belong to Chelsea. Various clubs are keeping a close eye on the sensational Girona left-back Miguel Gutierrez, with Arsenal being among them. Real Madrid are considering an option to land Santos' top scorer Marcos Leonardo. The forward's agent was spotted at the Santiago Bernabeu the day before yesterday. Yesterday we had Europa League and Conference League matches to choose from. Here are the most intriguing of them. Liverpool tried an experimental lineup, which led to the missed opportunity to secure first place in their quartet ahead of time. Accurate shots from Donum, Dalinga, and Magri brought victory to the Liga 1 outsiders. Christian Caceres' own goal got one back for the English side, and Diogo Jota set the final score in the 89th. Gerald Kwanzaa almost saved the Reds from defeat in the final minutes, but the goal was disallowed due to McAllister's questionable handball. AS Roma also unexpectedly crashed in the Czech Republic. During the game, Mourinho's men created almost no chances to score. Thus, it cost them a conceded goal in each half. Jurečka and Masopust were the ones to get the job done. The father of Liverpool forward Luis Manuel Diaz, has finally been freed. Local authorities reported the successful completion of the operation to release the father of one of the Colombia's best performers. We are happy to announce Don Luis Manuel Diaz's release. We report with joy the release of Don Luis Manuel Diaz. We hope that he will soon regain his tranquility, disturbed by an act that should never have happened, the statement said. Luis Manuel Diaz was held captive for 13 days. It should be recalled that Colombian guerrillas kidnapped both footballers' parents at once, though his mother, Silenis Marulanda, was rescued hours later. There is a possibility of Real Madrid trying to recruit Erling Haaland as early as next summer. Recently, there have been disputes within the club regarding the performer around whom the new super team will be built, Haaland or Mbappe. In the end, it was decided to give preferences to the Norwegian superscorer, despite the fact that Mbappe could be available for free. Los Blancos believe that Haaland might bring far less problems to the roster, not to mention smaller financial demands. It's believed that it was for this reason that Haaland's agent was present at Madrid's game against Braga, although she denies her visit to Madrid being somehow linked with interest in Erling. After the first appearances of Felix and Cancelo, Barcelona had enough confidence to buy them out in the summer. The Catalans were so impressed with both performers, they already began to study the possibilities of making their deals permanent and look for money to pull it all off. However, as the time went by, opinions in the club have changed. Cancelo has not fully adapted to Xavi's philosophy, leaving too much space behind and moving rather chaotically than not. Felix started off strong, but has not scored a goal in 10 consecutive games. The club has not yet made a final decision, but the overall mood over set players is gradually changing. Adidas have arranged an epic meeting between two iconic football players, Zinedine Zidane and Lionel Messi. Throughout the video, the two superstars talk to each other for 29 minutes. Here are the main topics. On the importance of number 10 and Maradona. For us, Argentines, the number 10 is a very special number, because you see the number 10 and Maradona comes to mind. Messi said to the Frenchman and Adidas, "We wanted to be like him, even if later none of us became like him, that was our desire." Maradona was the number 10 and the player we admired. I saw little of Diego. When he went to Newell as his final club, I was 6 or 7 years old and I don't remember. Just like the 1994 World Cup, I was a kid, I don't remember much. Messi's tribute to Riquelme and Aymar. It's been lost a lot now. Messi said of the classic number 10 role. The position that I had before reflected that I was the hook. Now with the 4-3-3 or 4-2-2-2, it's true that there are a few left. R10, which characterized the Argentine 10, Riquelme, Aymar, there are a few or none. Zidane to Messi. I saw things before the other players. I was 1 second ahead of the rest, but you were 3 seconds ahead of the rest. Guys, check out the new video on our Fanatico project and find out what music and artists the star of world football listen to. Messi, Ronaldo, Vinicius, Mbappe and others. Enjoy watching! Well, the Football News channel was with you. Take care and we wish you all the best. See you in a bit.